Shalom, Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakaha Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles who got millstone. Peace and blessings be taught the Akim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and Yahweh Shema Shai Barakathon. So this gonna be a brief response to the elder Mahalaya. Basically making a point on how the work culture ain't it. Alright, and basically, what he was touching upon was this video that he got pulled up on how this, this trucker company, I forgot what the name was, it said it in the video, but they shutting down, right? And it's Jake, he in there bugging out, because he had put in work of, worth of 30 to 40 years, and I guess his retirement funds, he not gonna be able to get. Alright, at least that's what's, being assumed in this video. Now of course, they can be working something out, whatever the case may be. But this just shows you time and time again on why this ain't our rest. There's a reason on why the Lord has said we search for a new heavens and a new earth. With us being in the know, we understand that this shit ain't for us. The westernized civilization, this whole way of living, this shit ain't for us. The whole way of living. So this is why we continually, hasten the day of Yahweh Shema Shai, because we understand that in the kingdom of heaven, that's when we're going to truly be able to be wealthy and to take care of our family. Alright? Because you got Jake on this side that take pride in, waking up and going to work every day. Like Issachar. These niggas love going to work, bro. Like when I get on my Snapchat, these niggas talking about, niggas just love being at work, man. And this is why the scriptures say it's Israel, homeborn slave. And yes, they are. You got Jake that'll knock you, talking about, what you doing on the weekends resting? You should be at work. Like, niggas, you stupid, bro. We ain't meant to just be working 24/7 like that. But hey, this just shows you that Esau, had truly he got the people exactly where he want them, man. Cause I forgot who that one banker was, but he said we want a nation of workers and not thinkers. And Jake truly just don't think for themselves, man. Anybody in a right state of mind can see that this shit ain't it. Working for $13 an hour. Shit, even getting $1,000 a week, don't get me wrong, that's a pretty penny. But that ain't shit compared to what these Edomites is making. There's a reason why they paying you that much. Alright? Because like this one warehouse job I was working at, back home in Texas before I came out here to AZ. I remember we was getting paid $13 an hour. It was hot as fuck. It was in the summer. It was in June and July and a little bit of August. And we ended up pulling orders all day from 7 a.m. to goddamn 5 to 6 p.m. every day. Just about. Alright, and I'm talking about by the end of the day, I'm broke. I'm broken down. I'm tired as hell. My feet hurting. I go home and I'm like, man, I don't even want to go in the next day. It was that type of labor. Fast paced. You got to deal with Issachar and that bitch yelling and shit. Alright. And I remember these one Edomites that came in and placed the order, and it was a big ass order. I'm talking about, anybody that know how to, pull orders in the warehouse, how much 29 pallets is. 29 pallets, worth of product is a whole lot of product, and that means you spent a whole lot of money on that too. And I remember the supervisor came in and said, yeah, they just ordered 30,000 worth of fireworks, and I'm like, damn. So you mean to tell me this company just made 30,000 like that? But we in this bitch sweaty as hell in the heat. I'm talking about you sweating so much, you getting dehydrated. Well, you don't even want to eat, bro. You don't want to eat. All you want to do is drink shit. And even when you drinking something, you're not even satisfied. You know what I'm saying? You full as hell off water or off tea or whatever you're drinking. And you're like, damn, I still feel like I'm thirsty. Slaving us like that for $13 an hour, but they making 30 racks just like that. You know what I'm saying? And it turned out, I think with that year alone, they made like $8 million. You know what I'm saying? And Jake's struggling to make goddamn me $1,000 bi-weekly at the damn job. So this just shows you time and time again on why this ain't our risk. So Jake that's truly investing here in Babylon, you know, you wasting your damn time, man. Alright, because one, Yahweh Shema Shah didn't send us over here to build, man. Alright, true enough, he blessed us with, with job opportunities or whatever the case may be, which is the shit ain't a blessing. The Lord just helping us out. Alright, he allowed us to, be able to provide ways to, sustain ourselves and provide for our family here, you know what I'm saying, while we here. Alright, but he sent us over here originally, you know what I'm saying, hey, Esau, come over here and enslave us to serve hardcore bondage, man. Just because you ain't getting cracked on your back with a whip, and got little chains and shackles on you, that don't mean that you ain't no slave. Because one, you still gotta pay taxes that ain't got shit to do with you. You ain't had shit to do with it, but you still gotta pay taxes to the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too, you can buy a car fully own it, so to speak. You don't pay insurance, that shit can get took. It can get impounded. You can buy a house, you know what I'm saying, with straight cash. If you don't pay property taxes, that's getting taken from you. Your child can get taken from you by CPS. This shit is all through. So, Jake, why is you trying to build generational wealth here and invest here, man? It's done for. Babylon is not for the Israelite man. Alright, I'm going to quote it again. This is why the Lord said, this is not your rest, bro. This shit ain't our rest. This is not, the Western civilization is not for the Israelite man. Alright? But I want to grab this real quick. This is the book of Sirach 31 and verse 1. It says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep. And Jake was stressed over, getting that damn money. Alright, you got Jake, and I know Jake personally that do this. This is why I'm saying it. You got Jake that personally, that be up all night thinking of how to get money. It's just like, damn, bro. And then the Lord said, you can't serve two masters. You either gonna serve God or you gonna serve Mammon. And we can see on this side that Jake's God, they idol was Mammon, man. A nigga would do anything for some money. You know what I'm saying? You got women out here that prostitute themselves. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? You something precious. Being a virgin is something precious. So why would you want to be out here just giving your box away like that to nasty motherfuckers for that money? You know what I'm saying? This is why the Lord has said the love for money is the root of all evil, man. Alright? Because, hey, especially Jake. Jake could do anything for some goddamn money. Shit, just look at the celebrities. The celebrities, they don't tell you what they got to do behind closed door to get that way. And Jake is so goddamn stupid. You'll tell Jake about, how they got to sell out, sell their soul. And when we say you got to sell your soul, we don't mean that, the devil gonna get your damn, the spiritual demon Satan gonna get your soul put in a jar and hide it away. It's gonna be locked away in a cage. Nah, but you're gonna have to do something that's against your integrity. That's against the will of the Heavenly Father for sure. That. Alright, because with Esau being a wicked and he know who you is, he gonna make you do something real foul, just to get that bag, man. Like the elder Kazak, he was just doing this lesson on this vision that he had of Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. And he was mentioning how Jay-Z has said, not Jay-Z, Salaki, but Young Jeezy, he has said that ain't nobody gonna tell you how they made their first million. And we know what he mean by that, because we not stupid. We know that, he had to do something real foul. All of them did, believe it or not. They either had to, eat something real nasty, drink something real nasty, go spread them cheeks, in other words. But real shit though, they had to go and do something that was against their character. Why you think they got all this damn money but they not happy? You know what I'm saying? There's something deep down inside that's keeping them from being happy. That's because they went against the Heavenly Father, man. Why you think they be all doped out and drugged out and shit? You got all this money, why the fuck you ain't happy? That's because they was doing something that they wasn't supposed to be doing behind closed door to get that money, man. Alright? But you got Jake that's in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Jake was stressed over getting to some money. Alright? You know, as Jake say, I'm gonna read it over again. It says, watch the rich consuming the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep. And what do Jake say, man? Jake say, sleep is for the rich. I'll sleep when I'm rich. Well, shit, I guess you never gonna sleep, bro. Because before I finished this chapter, or not chapter, Slaki, but this verse, let me grab this real quick. This is the book of Haggai 1-6. It says, ye have sown much, you know what I mean, you working, and bring in little. You know what I'm saying? And don't we bring in little? You got brothers that be out this motherfucking slaving. You know what I'm saying? And barely, you know what I'm saying, is making ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Barely able to pay their light bill. Like, I remember I was working for Issachar down, because it's hard to find jobs down here where I'm at. But I was working for them, and I'm only getting paid $100 a day, bro. And mind you, I'm working 12 hours a day just about, getting up at 5 in the morning, getting there at 6, working all the way to like 5 or 6 in the fucking sun. And out here in Yuma, AZ, bro, it's hot as hell. It get up to like 115, damn near on a daily. You know, I can't wear shorts and nothing like that. I'm just hot as hell. That shit just wasn't it, and I'm getting paid $100 a day for that. You know, even if you working for these different major corporations, you still bringing in little, bro. Because you got car payments, you got fucking utilities, you know, you got, support your needs. All right, it says ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with hoes. And that's exactly what the fuck it's going to be. All right? You got Jake that's thinking they get into a bag, but they not paying no bills because they staying with their mama. All right? Wait until you really got to pay your own bills. You know what I'm saying? And I see Jake posted time and time again on social media. They be like, shit, y'all bragging about this money because y'all ain't got bills to pay. And you damn right. All right? Wait until you got to pay some bills. You know, you get that, you know, cool $1,000 check. You thinking you doing something. You like, man, hell yeah. You feeling good and shit. Hey, next thing you know, you got to pay that light bill. Light bill, cool, $400. Depending on where you at. I remember back in Texas, our shit used to be $700 to $1,000. All right? So here in Babylon, you know, that money gonna get ate up just like that. All right? So this is back in Sirach 31 and verse 2. It says, watch and care will not let a man slumber, as a sore disease breaketh sleep. The rich hath a great labor in gathering riches together, and when he resteth, he is filled with his delicates. It says, the poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. You know what I mean? And we that poor on this side, bro. All right, Jake ain't out here balling like that, and you got some brothers that's in a better position than others. Don't get me wrong. You know, you may got brothers that's, you know, in the medical field. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Make a little loot off trucking. You know, I don't know brothers' personal business, but for the most part, Jake is poor. Shit, we all is. It ain't like we balling. Jake ain't got their own land and cattle, and you know what I'm saying? Got hella women and children, and you know we don't got none of that. We don't got crops. Jake in a damn apartment. You know what I'm saying? And in an apartment next door to some of them junkie Edomites. All right, we in a poor estate. It says, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. All right, and no matter what, it's not gonna be enough for us. All right, because we are truly not at our rest, man. All right, it says, he that liveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof. And it's a saying too that, you know, once you do get rich, you gonna never be satisfied. You gonna continue to want more and more and more. So Jake, in other words, just gonna die chasing that damn bag. All right, like they say, you know, Jake be like, shit, you know, I ain't gonna stop working until I touch a billion. Like, what for, bro? That's too much damn money. Like, what you gonna do with $1 billion? Andrew Tate himself even said that. I think he said that $30 million is too much money, or something like that. All right, because what you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do when, you know what I'm saying, you done did every damn thing? You know what I'm saying? This is why it's best to wait until the kingdom to, you know, really, you know what I'm saying, try to live, because we're never gonna be bored. Tell you that much. We're always gonna have another planet to go to. you know, it's always going to be something for us to do. All right, it says, and he that followed corruption shall have enough thereof. Gold hath been a ruin of many, and their destruction was present. All right, and there's many examples of that throughout history. You know, shit, even looking at the nigga on the block. You know what I'm saying? Jake go and, you know, try to do a home invasion for that gold, you know, for that money, and it go wrong, and then he loses his damn life. All right, and then nothing too. These celebrities are ruined, bro. You know, the scripture even talks about how they receive their consolation. These niggas are done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, for the love of money. All right. Let me see. Let me go to the book of Deuteronomy. (28) in verse I'm gonna start at verse 19. It says, "Cursed shall that be when thou comest in, and cursed shall that be when thou goest out." All right. So the moment that, you know, you in your mother's womb, man, all right, your ass is already cursed. You know, shit, your mama might even be pregnant working, man. All right. And then shit, hey, to the moment you in your mother's womb, and you in your deathbed, you gonna be under the curses, man. All right, and that comes with a struggling like a motherfucker, man. Point blank, period. And there's one more that I wanted to get real quick, so let me see if I can find it. Or maybe it's up here. Yep, verse 17, it says, "Cursed shall be thy basket in thy store." And basically what that's getting into is, you know, things like businesses. All right, there's a reason why there ain't too much Jake that got businesses. All right, you know what I'm saying? I've known Jake personally who try to start up a business. You know, they either go, hey, file for bankruptcy, you know what I'm saying, or the shit just don't work out. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's just simply what it is. But, you know, that's pretty much all I wanted to touch up on. You know, and of course, it's a lot of other, you know, scriptures that I can get into, but, you know, I believe you know what I'm saying, put the nail in the coffin, man. But, you know, call like Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shah, Ba'Shem Al-Kakodah, Shalom, and the Baba Ba.